This is where we bring couples closer together or we drive them further apart.
Nikki is calling me. Oh, sister!
That's Nikki, isn't it?
What's that? What's that? Yes, we still on air. Everybody.
You want to open? Tell her open. Open one time now.
They
Open
want
one
you
time.
open. They want you
Open. Could you open, please?
They want you to open.
Yeah, open the Mars versus Venus, please. Open. We listening. Open the Mars versus Venus. You're live on air, girl. Here you go, Jaiga.
You're live.
Could you open? No, don't use no profanity here. You're live on radio. Could you please open the Mars versus Venus? Thank you. Open the show now, girl.
I don't think she hearing properly.
Oh, she not hearing.
You
we don't want to see on the just cut her off. Just cut her off. Just cut. She getting me vexed.
She don't care what he's showing.
Just cut.
She's swinging camera
to show which part is. We don't care which part is, girl. Oh God, don't do that now.
All right, Nikki. All right.
All right, you're in a nice place. Nice, good. Have a nice day. She getting me mad.
We
gone. All right, guys. Mars versus Venus, where we bring couples closer together or we drive them further apart.
Oh yeah. So I see I was bringing that topic today, you know.
Yeah, the floor is
I
yours.
wanted to
bro.
dive in. Nicole calling me back, you know.
What is her problem?
Just be trying to do this show, Jed.
Oh, Nicole.
What is wrong with Nicole?
She's looking for all of that line for.
Call her back. I will call her back. All right. So, let's see if I could bring it. Let's see if I could articulate myself to, you know, put across this topic properly, because it has to do with marriage, all right? And the reason people get married now, is it for love or is it for security? Now, you know, long time women were in a situation where job opportunities were scarce, you know. They're more stay-at-home moms now. Times have changed.
Back then, you mean?
Yeah, back then. Times have changed now. No, women are offered the same opportunities as men, right? So there's a kind of switch of roles now. Right? And you see more women jumping out of the self. And I actually read an article where it said that the happiest group of people in the world are single black professional women.
So, AKA the alumni.
Yeah. Okay. Unmarried, childless women
Are the happiest in the world.
are the happiest in the world.
Okay.
Right? Which kind of put a man, they say women are more likely to die first once they're in a marriage with a man. Right? There's studies done out in the UK.
Alright.
And they are also more likely to unmarried and childless women are also likely to outlive their married child bearing counterparts.
Alright, cool.
And they are way more healthier than them as well.
Alright. Cool.
So
I don't think they need a study to come up with that consensus. It's just common sense. At the end of the day, when you're unmarried and childless, you have way more time to take care of yourself, one.
Yeah, but there's zoning on women.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm
There's
saying
zoning on
women.
women.
I'm
They didn't say
talking
men
about
and women.
Well, I'm talking about women here too. It's just common sense, though. If you look at it holistically, right? If you know a young lady at 30 years old who's not in a committed relationship, has 0 children, has a decent job, she earns well. When I say earns well, just above average, meaning she earns enough where she can acquire a mortgage on her own without a partner. Because you know how the system's set up. It's set up in a way where if you are 30, 35, it's harder for you to obtain a mortgage without a partner, depending on your salary bracket. But if a woman is in those big figures, we're talking about you earning 45 a month, easy. You understand? And you can afford to go to a financial institution and secure a mortgage for a property, let's say worth 2.2. You could secure that 220,000 plus closing, plus tax, plus stamp duties and so on. So you could give our agency a 360 and take a thing and pay the mortgage comfortably for the next 15 years on your own. Hell yeah, you will be happy.
So what they're saying is that because women are offered those opportunities now, what's the reason for getting married? You understand? No, they're telling men to to quicker find a spouse, because when a man is single, he takes way more risk now than if he was in a relationship or a marriage with a woman. He kind of settles down, makes more responsible decisions.
When he's with someone, you're saying.
Correct.
He makes you, so when he's married, you say, yeah, loose cannon.
Yeah, loose cannon.
You wild all over the place.
Basically. Right? And then they use this term in the article. Is this that women are marrying down now? That's the word. That's the phrase. Marrying down. So you're a black, successful, driven, educated woman, and the man may not be at your level now, boy, in terms of your success and thing. They use the phrase, is it that women now are marrying down?
That article is biased. Let me just say that.
Oh, it's biased.
It is. You can hear the tone of the article, like it says, but it was written from and for a particular demographic of women who, for some strange reason, how I am interpreting the article, who was looking for a way to really spark and massage their egos, because it is very disrespectful to say that somebody is marrying down, because
at the end of the day, to me, it's a partnership.
Not only a partnership, but I know a lot of people, self-included, that did not share a university education like some women, but was fortunate enough to acquire your own things, meaning you have acquired stuff over the years that have solidified you as a man and have your own things, and you might have met someone who might have been from the educational aspect of things and maybe financial, been in a secure job, but that's not marrying down, because it's not like you come into an empty table though. I think marrying down is if you're looking at it from a way where a woman gets with a dude who basically is unfocused, who is unambitious, and she decides to do, and it's highly unlikely that a woman who, as you see from the article, has all those accolades behind her name will go and put herself with somebody who is ambitionless and have nothing. It's highly unlikely.
But if the man bringing something else to the table that is needed in her life at that very moment, why wouldn't she do it?
Or bygone? Yo, them things just
it could be bygone. It could be bygone. It could be comfort. It don't matter. But if a woman is at that level,
if a woman at that level, she's
not looking for a man who is at that same level, it doesn't matter.
She's not going to be tricked with bygone, daddy. Take what I tell you.
Nobody's saying she could be tricked,
She ain't doing
that.
But
there are women who ways real successful, and there are men who just get in bygone and they go with that.
So what's the essence of the topic?
It's only bygone is comfort. Is a sense of knowing that this person, I could rely on this person emotionally and physically.
We need to get to the juice of the topic.
The juice of the topic.
Are we going to discuss, is marriage sense?
Is marriage sense? But I wanted to focus on love and security. Which of the two would you jump into it?
Yeah, but
would you jump into a marriage because of love or security?
Oh, so that's how you want to do it.
Correct.
Would you get married for love or for financial stability? That's the question.
Correct.
So that's what we're dealing with today. Marriage or love and stability.
Or we could just go the way and say, was the sense like?
No, that's what I thought. I thought we were going to say, no, I thought the question, I thought the source of it should be, is getting married making sense in this new world that we live in?
Because we live in a different time now.
We're in a different time now.
You know what I mean?
And with are the millennials thinking about marriage? Is it important as it used to be? You think that you should be married? Like back in the day, you were thought that at a certain age you should be married because it carries weight, it carries stature, it carries clout, for want of a better word. That you are looked upon as successful, you are looked upon as fulfilled, you are looked upon as well balanced and overall and well rounded. If you're a young lady at 28, 29, 30 and you're married, you have a husband and a family, you're looked at
it sounds good.
You looked at, yes, she have it put together, she well put together. So the question is today in the Mars vs. Venus, does marriage make sense in this new world?
If you are married at this very moment.
No, but if you're married or not, that's asking the question in general. Is marriage sense in this new world that we're living in? How you guys look at it? You think it's something that makes sense? You think it should? Or you think it's a necessity to be married or not? That's the question.
Giselle is saying marry for security. Love comes and goes.
Oh wow. Yeah, but the twist to that, right, guys? There's always a second side to everything, right? You're married for security, but when you meet someone and collectively you all decide to acquire stuff, if the loving come in, if at no point in time throughout that courtship or throughout that partnership there's no love, and it just gets to an annoying stage where you just need to be separated from each other, that security now is in shambles, because you had to figure out how either person doing what. And remember, either person couldn't function with the other, because that is why you got together in the first place. So that is a scary thing to do. Just saying.
You got volume there?
It's a good thing. Good morning. It's a good thing that survey was conducted abroad and not in Trinidad. Because them woman and them, single or married, they miserable.
Hey, I don't believe so, man. That part of the article I believe is real because it's common sense. Anybody in their 30s who's earning, I'm talking about earning a substantial amount, meaning that you can make yourself happy, you could travel, you could buy what you want, you could do anything you want. You have no reason for you not to be happy. Because at the end of the day, we're talking companionship. Companionship is something that you can have sporadically.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying. A young lady could say this weekend she wants to be out or she wants to feel the comfort of a strong arm around her. I'm sure there's a dude she could call and maybe have dinner with Friday to wake up with Saturday morning and have breakfast, and maybe spend the day on Saturday, have brunch on Sunday, and Sunday night send him along his merry way. That is the life that girls in their 30s could live comfortably without no kind of shame. Facts. Big facts. Once you could afford to do it on your own.
You say that is true because we are free, no stress. We travel often and love life. I'm in that category.
See? It's common sense. It's easy. Once you're earning.
But there are women who don't want to have a family, right? Where does that leave the population when that on the incline right now, you know? There are more women now that don't want no child, they want no man.
Yeah, but that's a whole different conversation. It's very hard to have a conversation with a millennial about trying to show them the benefits of having a family. They're not interested in that. Because at the end of the day, who said that you must? They don't think about the holistic approach as what's going to happen to the earth and the human beings and all of that. That's not their concern. They're here for that time, and the time that they're here for is to please them. That's just the time we're living in, bruv.
So they're saying, yeah. Salty?
That's why I did never married. And will never marry. Because marriage in this wrong, if me I married long time ago, married now and I 60 years, marriage long time when people celebrating 50 and 40 something years anniversary I'm married, die married. Not now. Marriage right now is money thing. I want to know what you have. I want to know what your family giving you. When who dead, what will get, insurance money, etc. the blah blah blah. The Honor man right behind the wedding kind of in these days wedding now. The Honor man right behind the wedding can he blowing too. We tell ourselves, wedding, you mad or but still going to have and Baptist a rope and look for a tree.
Hey.
Salty!
Is that what?
Salty, man.
You want to see the other man in the wedding thing blowing on to it? Baby. All I gone.
Good morning, breakfast party. Lyndon here. Back in the day, marriage used to be a safety net, a security thing for people, especially women. Today, women are making their own money, aka the independent woman. So they're not even looking for that whole marriage aspect. If they find somebody to settle down with, they will. If not, they still cool with that. And I know a lot of women that in my industry and people I went to school with that, you know, they don't even care about marriage. They just want a little jam on the side and they're good.
Tracy say big facts. Let me call her Uber.
What?
Yeah, she not on that.
Wow.
She calling Uber out there. John is saying, I say marry for love. You know, growing up, I really thought marriage was about that. But as you get older, you realize it's more than just that. It's more than just.
Hey, Jaiga, morning, Rudy, bro. Well, we're on there. You don't know the thing that's go. The real man here. Sauti for president, but I back in that was South, you say, boy, these days is pain with marriage. Pain and chaos. I don't know, everyone. Oh, Joel.
Blessed love.
Where are the married people? That's why I wanted the married people to weigh in on this.
Why
They
you
say
wanna-
people who are not married reported low levels of misery, you know. That's what I said in the article here.
Tell you, yo, you people who do that survey, they're wrong, boy. I tell you, that survey is biasly written. I'm telling you, it's written in. I'm telling you, that survey, I cannot take it for truth. I can't. I can't. Because listen, let's just put practicality and common sense into this whole discussion, guys. All right? Let's just put common sense into the discussion. Anybody or anything at all is like a child. When you're in your first quarter of your life, the early stages of your life, between 7 and 14, it's the freest time of your life, meaning your only responsibility at that time is to succeed in school so your parents won't trip off. Right? But everything outside of that, you are not really faced with the responsibilities of the world. And then the next glorious time in your life is when you have your first job and you're earning on your own without the responsibility of anything other than oneself. When I mean self, we're not talking bills here. That's a part of life. I'm talking about the struggles of trying to navigate feelings and emotions other than yourselves, other than yours. It's very hard. That's the trick in anything, you know. It's very hard when you have somebody else in your space that you have to then figure out, listen, how do I adjust me for the benefit of this individual? When you don't have that responsibility, trust me, everything in life automatically will come easier. So if you do a survey on 10 women who are earning and could go to work, could drive, could do whatever, go out, have wine with each other and have fun, obviously it's just common sense. You will get a different reaction. They hold, as opposed to the same age bracket of girls who have 2 kids to pick up from daycare, to stay home with, to nurture, make sure that they are fine, feed them. If one's staying up there because they're teething or something, that be cold and you can't sleep, so you sleep deprivation then kicks in, and then you have to go to work for 7 o'clock in the morning. You're vexed with the world. Then on top of that, you have to study that the man that you're with, he's going through whatever he's going through, so he kind of sour. So you have to try and navigate your feelings to make sure that you could fix that. And obviously, if you do a survey and them that will be frustrated, come on, guys. So don't take this survey and feel that they're saying something. That's just
So
common
because
sense.
they're saying man, once they're single, you know, they free up themselves and thing. If you're a man, you should probably get married. If you're a woman, don't bother. Because what they're saying is that
Again, that is in such a way. That statement there is when I say that how the article was vastly written in the favor of a woman. You could tell it's a woman who did the article. Why? Because you're telling a man
done in London School of Economics.
You're telling a man that he should,
by
because Paul did the study.
Paul Dolan.
I don't believe that. But anyways,
Paul.
What I'm saying is that if you are telling a man that the only way he can be focused in life is by having a woman to keep him balanced, that is ludicrous.
Paul Dolan is a professor in behavioral science, huh?
Okay, I'm not a professor in behavioral science. I never studied it. I'm a professor of the streets, brother. And a professor of what
Paul Dolan is being biased.
I am saying I'm a professor of the real.
No, but you live in it at the end of the day. He just did a study, but you
not only that, what I'm saying is that you cannot say a man will only be balanced if he's a woman, because there are men who are unmarried for many years and was balanced, because it depends on who you are and what you are and what you want in life. If a man wants to be a successful businessman and he's focused on that, a woman is not going to balance it to make it even great. If he's built to be great in business, he will be great in business regardless.
So you don't think he will be greater if he had a woman by his side?
People say that. It looks that way because of societal structures, brother. It looks better when a man has a woman at his side and it comes off as balanced.
So you're saying no?
No, I don't believe that.
Right.
I think it could work. He could be the same exact person on his own, but because of what society has taught us over the years.
So what you're saying is that women, are using the words loosely. A woman wouldn't add any sort of value to a man, married or unmarried.
Listen,
that's what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. Yes, she can. A woman can add value, but I'm not diminishing the fact that a man could also be valuable on his own.
Yeah, he could.
Of course, a woman could add value,
But
and vice versa.
But she could bring greater value to the table.
It's perspective. She could, if they enter into a family-oriented kind of situation where kids and then come in play, he now has support. He has somebody to do that part of it for him.
I always think a woman is, what she adds is, she adds that kind of discipline to a man. You know, because financially, you know, educational wise, a man could be good, you know. But when she steps in and you know she have you, when you're doing certain things outside and it may not be responsible in her eyes, she's pull you up on it.
But this is what I'm saying.
She brings that to the table.
It's perspective. Because you are then saying that it is not, you're not doing something right in the eyes of her. But if you're by yourself,
But if
hold on. If somebody's by themselves, listen, let's say for instance, let's use like Zuckerberg for instance, built a fortune, built an empire of a business in Facebook and all of that. Let's say he was unmarried, right? But he's exactly who he is right now. You're saying that a woman would have changed the perspective of how Facebook is and the
I'm
quality.
not saying change, you know. I think she would bring some sort of value.
I'm not saying to him,
yeah,
right? She might, but I'm saying without her, he will still be valuable.
he would be, but how much? In what way?
Again, perspective. That's my take, yeah, guys.
All right.
That's my take. It's perspective.
And everybody should just remain single.
No. I'm not saying that either. But we're talking about when you have to bring them conversations, it now turns into like a family structure.
That is what I'm talking
But
about.
not everybody has a family structure. There are people who are married with no kids, none whatsoever.
Yeah.
You understand? But again, because of how society has set it up, it looks good. The balance looks good. They look like Amazon dude. Amazon dude had a wife for many, many years, carried her for many years. It looked good. The whole setup was great. And then bam, they come and divorce. You understand what I'm saying? So it's about what we were taught growing up for many, many moons ago. To me, it's a societal thing. And that is why marriage and the whole covenant and all kind of thing breaking down now, because people are living their life without thinking society. People are now living a self-serving kind of situation where we need to do what's best for me in any given situation. That's why service like that, we hear women saying and your millennials saying they don't want to get married because they're not thinking about how it's going to look.
When they gone?
Huh?
When they gone and you know pass on to the other life?
They're not studying right now. Nobody not studying how we're going to look. How? Nobody care about that. But we grew up believing that it should be in a particular way. Life has structure.
Yeah.
And the structure is...
Rudy, that article that you read, you need to put that back right where you get it and leave it alone. It's very, very destructive.
Hey, Jags. Hey, Rudy. Great topic. Actually, I read that article. This is Carla from Easton who was dancing with her dog in the kitchen and running late for work yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, being a black professional, I am not seeking marriage. If it happened, it happened. If it doesn't, but I have much more fun being single and my dogs and having the dude come and being romanced and he leaves on Sunday or Saturday morning. Love it that way.
Facts, bruv. Telling you.
Hey.
That's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is. Because
Yeah, Sauti. The honor man in the wedding party lineman.
look at this, right? You said that how a woman will bring value, right, Rudy?
Right.
So from a man's perspective now, right?
It
Flip
goes both ways, eh?
So, but women, I am telling you, some women are not of the belief that a man could add anything, could give them any sort of value. If they are successful, if they've been successful,
man?
hold on. A lot of women believe, because again, how society has made it up. For many years, women were living with this elephant in the room, the struggle of they want equality. You understand? Now that the tables have shifted a bit, and a woman now could earn more or the same amount as a man, she then asks herself, what is his value in my life?
That is why you're seeing more single women out there.
So now, you see, this is where the business come in. But you are saying a man, for him to have structure and balance, has to have a woman. But women don't see us in that
value,
same light.
and it doesn't have to be in that
Okay,
sense.
but
just
value.
value on
But
your
a
own.
woman will never think that a man will bring
I
value.
agree with you.
Will never think that, because in her mind,
I agree with that.
if she have succeeded in
That is why
getting
this
all of
survey
these
was
things,
done.
she will never see
Because
that
of
way.
that.
And that's why I am saying that is perspective, because I find it's ludicrous for somebody to say, yo, bro, you know you're going real good, you know. Congratulations, I like what you're doing, but you need to get a bird. For what? For what reason, really and truly, do I need to have somebody? You can share, you can have companions, you could have somebody to be there, like the lady just said. In this new world, the structure for people now is like Instagram posts or Twitter or whatever. Things are for a time. you have somebody who could facilitate you in a moment. Your life is running, but they will have that weekend. As I said, a young lady might want a companion, or she might want to go to an office function, and Brad is the guy who she like, and she and Brad have energy. Office function is Friday. She and Brad go to the office function. He wear a nice tux, he's smelling good, looking good, all her peers saying, she come out with Brad. Brad will go by you Friday night. You go by Brad's place Friday night. Saturday morning, breakfast. Have brunch on Sunday, and Friday evening, Brad needs to go his way. And girls are cool with that.
Good morning, Jaiga. I've been with my husband for 16 years, and it's only 2 years we have been married. But we grew to love one another and respect one another as a couple before we get married. So it was completely easy when we got married. It was just sealing everything. But these young ladies now, they don't take marriage seriously. Some of them use it as security. You know, look for a man with a good job, and they just married him for security in case something happened to him. Some of them married and they still had the outside man, so I don't know what kind of relationship that is. You know, you have to be in a relationship first before you can get married. Know your spouse. Some of them don't even know what food they man like.
Wow. What is that?
You're jumping in now one time, or?
No, in a bit, yeah. We have to let pro play one. But listen to this too again. Like a conversation I had a couple weeks back with someone. A lot of people get with people and they're not even their friends though. If you understand what I'm saying. To me, in order to get in case of any kind of falling outs, you have to have some kind of foundation. The person you're with had to be at some point had to be a friend, right? You understand what I mean? It had people who get in relationships with people and it was never their friend, you know.
True.
It was just I see you thing. We end up tinging up and bam, before you know it, we together. But we weren't friends. You know nothing about that person on that level now. And I talk about a friendship level. Take emotions and all the things out there. That's like you're a friend, like your partner.
You're real, yeah.
You're day one. You know, people they say day one. People need to have people get into relationships and they ain't say friend with the people that they enjoy. They ain't no partner. It never had a period in time when two all it was real good.
They just
you just end up meeting up Saturday, or they thing up Sunday and all Wednesday. So we doing this then. And you don't know this individual. A lot of people do that.
So Mario saying, hell no. Those women are desperate, have self-esteem issues, or a very bad feminist attitude. Be very careful.
Nah.
I've been married for 12 years and currently getting divorced. I am in the house. I'm in the house to myself, so the Honor man better don't show up.
No, but my thing is I don't agree with that. You have to sometimes to let maturity take step in. Maturity had to step in, and you as an individual have to say, listen, this is what it is, and this is how you're going to navigate through whatever time you're going through. But I am not going to stand there and say that women are what he does describe because they want to not have a husband in it and live their life freely. I don't see it that way.
So how you see it?
I'm saying if a woman is at 35 right now and she childless and she decides that she doesn't want to cater to a man at that level, but she wants to live the rest of her life that way, that's fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing is wrong with that.
But
the issue comes in, you see, if you were actively in a marriage and the marriage dissolved and it finished and there are children and things involved, you have to find a balance with you and your ex-person for your life to move on fruitfully and healthy. Now, you have to think about all the variables. You have to move. You have to understand that yes, you want to live your life, you want to do this, but you have to understand where you are.
You know what I'm thinking about the most with this entire topic? Population decline.
So you going to
no, because that is what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you're not thinking.
If people more rooting for that route now, boy, where it's just me. That is what's going to happen.
You did your part. You have to.
Yeah, no,
you contributed.
About me, but you know what I mean.
You contributed. Keep it pushing.
Hey guys, good morning. I am single and make good money on my own. If I had to get married at this point, it would be for love. I make myself very happy, so I have always felt it would take someone to make me as happy as I make myself to get married. After witnessing my parents' marriage and even my sisters, I truly do not see the point in being married unless he makes me happy.
Okay, cool.
A morning breakfast party. No, Rody, a wife will make a businessman better. What a wife will do is make a businessman late this morning for where we had to be right now.
Hey, all you Go squeeze on there. I go on it. I go on. All right, guys, welcome back to it. This is Mars versus Venus. On the dong swing. Today we talking, does marriage make sense in this new world that we live in? Some of the regular people are not weighing in. I thought I would have heard from neighbor.
Lily, where are you?
I thought neighbor would have weigh in on the topic and give perspective as to how she feels about being her. Mm-hmm. You understand?
Where are you guys?
Unmarried, has a beautiful daughter, doing everything on your own. I just want, I would love to hear how she looks at it. Do you pay for a sitter, neighbor? Do you send that beautiful daughter of yours by a family friend on the weekend while you order in sushi rolls and wine and play music loud from your little portable Bluetooth sub speaker in the kitchen, pretending to prepare the man a meal to maybe watch a little Netflix and chill? I don't know. Just wanted to know, what is your routine, neighbor, on a weekend? A weekend when you're feeling for companionship.
So, one young lady here said, I am 30 and afraid of marriage. It's scary signing over your entire self to someone, and at any time they could betray you.
Hello.
Oh, you think about marriage is just a legal contract for a man to walk like a dog to mind people. Guys fall into him. Because they're walking, you're minding them. You're the mind everybody. Let you don't walk one day, so why you not working? We have to get things to the house, so we have to get so what do you
so yeah, I'm a blessing. I'm a blessing, brother. I'm all right.
That's a legal contract for them to do what they want. Because after all of that, they go and leave it for somebody else who will do nothing. I know men lost whole house and things for a stupid man, and then after the man leave them and take the house too.
Wow, yeah, them things happen.
But I'm telling you.
Now them things happen. That real talk, the real talk.
But boy, I don't know why I can't, boy.
Hey, yeah, why is he don't know why he here?
You know why he here?
I gone.
Someone is saying you're married for security with a prenup agreement. So if the marriage dissolves, we know exactly what we are walking away with.
That law does not apply.
Where
here,
is
guys.
love?
No, but that
Where
prenup
is love?
in our constitution.
Where is love? Where's love?
Our books, I don't think prenup on our books.
So
hello.
Morning.
Morning, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Lily, what's up?
So let me evaluate from this side now. If you had to get married in this time, you had to know your role and function. And it depends on the stage of the other person's life that will determine what is your role and function in the whole marriage and the whole relationship.
Right.
Because for me, I have things. If I get married, it's because I get married for love. For somebody I could come home and tell, I really wanted to customer manager today, and this is how my day went. So,
Right.
Things like that. So if it is that you're thinking, well, she had things, so I had to come with more things, then what you're doing is trying to compete with me, and if you're competing with me, you're going to lose because I'm years ahead.
Right. I hear you.
In terms of things.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So if when you come into it, and it depends on when, like I say, because if you meet a woman in this time in her 20s, she looking to build,
Correct.
She's not looking for the love part yet. She looking to build. He building and she building. So if he's in it for love and she looking to build, it wouldn't work. And the same thing the
Vice
other way
versa.
around.
All right, cool, got you.
Yeah, Lily.
Yes, I.
So Alan from Boston, he's saying, I'm married for 16 years and I'm very happy with the woman I'm with. Marriage for us is sharing our experiences together, good or bad. Thanking God it's been far more good than bad.
That's good. As I say, everybody's story is different, guys. Everybody's story is different. Everyone has a different story.
I am in my 40s. This is Christia out in Montreal. I am in my 40s and love the idea of marriage, but not the legality of it. I want the commitment of marriage without the paperwork. That's what common law.
And I'm not married, honey. Just saying. Again.
What about women who had children earlier and now in their 40s with no children, big job, house, etc. Only thing we want is commitment. You can't give me anything else other than that and companionship.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier on. The different spectrums of that. There are some people who got to that point earlier than others. There's some women who could be in their early 30s and have already accomplished that. Meaning, in the early time of their life, let's say, for instance, they had a child at 19. All right? And so now they have a big child. The person who they had the child with, they're no longer with, but they've been fortunate and successful in building themselves and giving themselves a decent life where they live on their own, they pay their own bills, they have their own stuff. What they will be looking for, as I said earlier, at the top of the conversation, is that kind of companionship. The companionship.
That is what trumpet for me, you know.
Yeah,
because it's not that I don't believe in marriage. I believe that people just get married for all the wrong reasons. You understand? If it is if I come into the table to marry you, it's because I really genuinely love you,
again,
and I in it for the long run, and to extend that love on to your children, boy. I don't think people just think about the children.
But before even the children, Rudy, as I said from the top, society has brainwashed us into believing that the structure of life is that. Look at the commercials. Look at lending institutions. Lending institution puts up posters to come get money. But on the poster, they show a beautiful girl with curls in her hair flowing, bouncing. A guy with a nice haircut and a big smile. 2 children, a picket fence, a dog, and a big house with 2 cars in the carport. Right? When a young man right now, in his late 20s, go to a lending institution and he says, listen, I see this development that just opened wherever and they're selling homes at $1.9, $2.1 million, and he goes to the industry at the institution and he says, listen, I will want to acquire one of these, please. Sir, what is your salary? And he gives his figures. Say, oh, your debt ratio is just a little bit too over. You understand? We need to bring it down into at least 30 to 40%. You know, with anyone? You have anybody come co-sign with you? That's the conversation. Automatically goes there. So when you are faced with that, the brainwash is all over, bro. It is all over the place. They're trying to let you know that for you to be successful, you need to partner up with someone. All I'm simply saying is that mindset needs to shift just a little.
Same security you one day wanted to.
You understand? So if someone could have that part of their life secured, and then find someone who they could enjoy that other part of their life. Because remember, it's 2 separate things, you know. People want to feel a nice bubbly feeling, but maybe not every day. You might want to feel it Tuesday evening, you feel for it. You don't really necessarily want to feel for it Thursday. I just saying, it might sound crass to some, might be like, well, it's not a matter of, and I know you said promoting promiscuity, it's for you to be promiscuous and just be wild all over the place. I'm saying you can have one person that you can live the rest of your life with, but rethink how both of you are living your life. That's all. It's a new way to do it now.
It is.
Just rethink how you're gonna live your life.
You could be in a relationship.
You could be in a committed relationship.
And you have all access to do whatever you want, you know. But you know you're coming home to that person. There are relationships like that. Yeah. And it works. Let me see what this person is saying. You talk?
Good morning, Oja Party. Hey, Jaiga, I agree with you, man. You know what? You're the Caribbean Dr. Phil.
No, brother. I ain't taking that. Don't give me that. I'm not taking that. I'm not Dr. Philly, as I say. I try to speak in the tongue of reality and the tongue of real. At the end of the day, we need to stop. We need to take these blinders off and stop living taboo. The time has changed. The world has changed. We need to accept things for what they are. Like I just giving a young man a little pep talk here. I won't call his name, who was in the room, telling me he is now have his new place, setting up or whatever. He has a little friend. Every time he wants to go purchase something for the friend, she wants to interject herself and be like, you getting that is stuff you buying? Why you buying that one?
Okay, I don't know that brand.
I don't like that brand. What her liking that brand of stove have to do with you purchasing that stove?
Okay.
At the end of the day, you're a young man starting your life. My advice is to do it. Do not the little. It's the okay. Maybe she want to be there for friendship. We want somebody to roll it in the car for company to listen to Joe while you're driving to wherever store you're going to buy anything from. That's fine. But when it gets to the point where you're doing that, brother, unless that relationship is a committed one, she has no business in interjecting her feelings onto your things. And vice versa. No man is supposed to meet no girl. And the girl going to buy something, he say, nah, me feel I should get that one and no my girl. Are you paying for it? No, shut up. Let the girl get shot again.
Women are happiest single up until a certain age, often 35. Research show that at 32, women start leaving the home, the workplace, or start pulling back from a promotion or positions that monopolize their time away from home. Don't believe the propaganda. Go Sylvester.
Now I back in Jaiga on this one. And it goes both ways. A man could be successful by himself, same as a woman could be successful by herself. It depends on the individual. But at the same time, if a woman have a man and both of them have the same intention and the same goal, yeah, they go reach further.
Of course.
But
perspective.
They both have to have the same intention and the same goal.
Perspective. It's all about perspective.
I know it's a woman in relationships for a very long period of time. They're not married, and they vex with the man treating them good, you know. But they vex with the man because they water our paper. Eh? They water our last name. Eh?
They have that too.
They water our last name.
At the end of the day, guys,
I don't care how good they're treating me.
As we in closing,
we'll always have the last name.
In closing, all I will say, guys.
So a real thing you have to play. What closing you tell them about?
You see any time?
Look how much people have views
right,
here.
We'll run the views now. You know,
the real thing to play spice and thing.
Guys, if I could add my 2 cents, right? Now, when a man meets a woman, sometimes he's not thinking marriage, you know. But in going along in the relationship, they realize, okay, well, damn, she's serious. That is why I want to keep them aside because she's pushing him to get something. My personal experience, when I meet my girlfriend, then I do a while. But now as you get older, you realize, okay, well, now she's pushing to accomplish something. She wants you to accomplish something. So you get into that relationship now and you want to get married to that person because the other person is compatible. They push you to accomplish something.
Yeah, that person is motivated. And let's be real, not all the time you can motivate yourself, you know. No. Sometimes you need that companionship or somebody saying, hey, don't give up.
Well, that's when you know, again, and that comes to the point I was about to make. My advice,
that you can't get that flight here,
is you need to find someone, and first and foremost, before anything else, develop a friendship. I am seeing a trend that's been happening over the past, going into 10 years, that is no longer about friendship. It's no longer about finding out who the person is and enjoying them first. It's about we get together, we jam, we think up, we say we together, and then you want to do everything that togetherness supposed to be.
I just only ride hybrid, I just only ride in hybrid.
You understand? You want to think up, and then you want to just live the life of two people together. So you see, in your mind, you again, all the posters, worldly posters. And when I say posters, I don't mean literal posters. The world gives you signs, and there's subliminal messages and images around the world that everybody live by. There are things, as I said just now, you go to a learning institution, they will tell you this is how it's supposed to look. You go somewhere else, you go into the grocery, anything you see around you, it kind of sells a story that this is how your life's supposed to be structured.
More to the woman,
So, and men too, men guy too. So at the end of the day, when you meet someone and all that thing up, you then want to start to live the images that you see. So you have no friendship. So you and this person already know each other. So that foundation kind of weak in the first place. And then you see it when relationships coming to the end, right? If this foundation was strong, coming to the end, it phases out good. There are people who have been together and realize on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, where they've fallen out of love with each other and want different things in life. But it doesn't necessarily mean that the two individuals have hate.
Correct.
They love each other to the point where they could now, as mature individuals, move forward and live happily separate lives, where you doing you and still have the support of a friend, because the friendship was always solid. But nowadays it is have cussing and beating and man holding on to car and the driving and falling off because that was never.
My opinion is that women are nurturers. So if women come into your environment, she will improve the situation of the environment. That's what I think.
Yeah, and that's a natural instinct for women. Most women are nurturers, and there's some who are not.
Good morning. A woman adds balance to a man's life because she frees him up to be devoted 100% to his job while she takes care of everything else.
And that's perspective again. That could also happen in a case where somebody has a heavy job schedule and the woman in their life could do other things.
All I'm saying, women have their purpose within adding value to a man. That's all I'm saying.
So when I went down to take a question in yourself, you ain't even sure if it was good or not, because it's like it's no emotion again, man, none at all.
You just play.
Morning, Joel. Yeah, boy, Jaiga, boy. Most of them young ladies nowadays only really care about the wedding, boy. They don't care about the marriage.
Real.
And like they know the difference between wedding and marriage. But as you say, society now, boy. And that's what we had to go through. As a young man, you grew up under a nice family and the teacher, good values and thing, and that is what the young ladies showing you after you know a different way. So very good society.
I had a brother who got married, and within the space of a month, he and his spouse got into an argument. And you know what she tell him? You want me to take you for everything you have, our 1 month, eh? I say, the man say, where my bed? That way you want? My bed? Because I ain't nothing, eh? You want me to take you for everything? You only married a man, boy. You ready to take? I will take you for everything you have here. It's only a bed of you.
Love them peers
and Kevin.
For a second there, I thought Redman was going to be a Valin, you know? A Malin, you know?
Yeah.
I said, but what a kid, boy.
No, we can't take that one again, boy. We're good.
The same thing she talking about, it goes for women too. How women you marry and use the one who have to end up paying for everything. She want to work, because she knows she her husband to pay this, pay that, buy this, buy that. Call it that.
Hi, good morning everyone. Quick question for that guy who just say whatever he said there about agreement, whatever, and they demand the woman for the rest of the day. What kind of woman some of these men go around? You understand? Because I know most of my friends, 99.9% of my friends are working women who like the independence. So why they getting like all women just want a man to mind them? I don't understand.
No, I mean we just talking.
No, we're not saying. People are speaking.
All women, but
people are speaking from their personal experiences, Sonny. We're not saying that. We know that for a fact. That not obviously not all women want a man to mind them. But there are pockets where it happens on both sides. There's pockets where you hear men do some real ludicrous things and expect a woman to take care of them forever and ever, and vice versa. There are some women who believe that because of the position that they're in a relationship with a man, that certain things has to function in that way.
And it's true.
That's just how it is.
Women not out there that believe that.
Jaiga. You see why the child had to say Jaiga. Anyway, at this stage of my life, getting married would be for love, right? I've always had my stuff. At 21, I've had my house, on my way to my degree, my first degree, blah, blah, blah. So things are not important to me. Young girls out there looking for somebody to financially secure them. That's not me. It's for love. And it's just sad because a lot of boys in man body don't know how to deal with that. So now the pickings are very slim. And that's just fact.
You gotta pick carefully.
Pickings are slim.
Morning.
Boys in man body, she say.
I telling you, that is a legal robbery, boy. Them girls and them coming to drain you, they coming to take all your thing and them you work hard for, boy. But you stay by yourself. Yes, stay by yourself. Take a little squeeze and bust out.
Damn. Guys, you have to say legal robbery.
You gotta stop now because
boy, cool yourself now, boy. Oh God, we hear you.
You driving hybrid? I just only driving hybrid,
Guys, thank you so much for being a part of it. That is it for Mars vs. Venus. We spoke about marriage. Do you think but the general consensus is right now is that people are saying it's not really that important as it used to be, let's say 30 years ago. It's not the same. It doesn't hold the same weight it used to. It's not as valuable. Nobody don't see it as any kind of value because people believe that they can have. Now, you gotta go here. People believe that they can have. Yeah, Hannah, no more break or nothing. Good. People believe that they can live the rest of their lives very happy without being married. And that's just how it is. All right? And again, my advice before we leave, I will continuously tell people, work on your friendships, right? Work on your friendships. Work on your friendships. Work on your friendship with friends. At least give that some work. Because listen, they be real. Man and woman can ting up anywhere, anytime. Tinging up is the least.
Yep.
Work on your friendship.
And it has been a marriage and it's getting up on anyway.
Yeah, so work on your friendship. And once that good, everything else will follow. Even though it doesn't work out in the long run. Once the friendship secured, everything will be nice. So you can move on happy. Them can move on happy. Everybody crisp. Nice like a pie. You dig? That's what we talking about.
She calling you to tell you.
You ain't dropped the money for Malachi yet? Huh? You see, I fed up on you with one stinking dog, boy. I just can't take you.
See, you got a good friendship now.
You got a good friendship. Never have that. She'll never be called. She's saying, you ain't bring the money for Malachi. She'll call and go, yo. You know, she can say, yo, you ain't get through the thing for Malachi yet. Nah, girl,
Yeah,
thing
she
little rough.
approach you different.
God, boy, we need to get it, you know, because listen, me how much, all right, here what I do. I go put a little thing on it. How much you have? Girl, but now only have 2,500. All right. Bring the 2,500. I have 1,000. I go 35 and we go owe them the rest. Together as friends. Not with Malachi money. That's rob. Rob all the time. Just take the 25 and let me make it work. You dig? Malachi.
I don't.
Roddy, that's when I'm take the 25 and make it work. Guys, just accept the 25 and let me make it work now. That's all I'm saying. Let me make it work. We gone.